Thanks for taking the time.
Okay.
Unless you want to. You can if you want.
No, it's okay. No, I don't want your arm to get sore. I'll hold it. You already got the camera, so it's okay.
So, thanks, Kennedy. Teamwork. We're good. Kenny, this time last year, you weren't a full part of the New York rotation. You played 2 minutes in the finals against the Lynx. Now you're a major part of this group, and you're playing huge minutes in potential finals previews. So, what can your unique skill set bring to this brand of championship chase for New York?
I feel like, I don't know. Sorry, hold on. I gotta think about it.
Perfectly fine.
I feel like the thing is, my teammates do a good job of like reminding me that like, especially like the coaches. I feel like Sonia reminds me all the time that there's like no one in this league that could like really has like the skill set that I have, that quick first step, and then also what I could do on the defensive end. So when I get in the game, I'm just really mindful of that, just making sure that like if my person has a ball, just be disruptive as I can, and then even away from the ball, just like basically like being everywhere, you know. Like you mentioned, last season I didn't get a chance to show what I can do against the Minnesota Lynx, so I was able to do it this time, and I'm glad we just got the win today.
KB, can you take me through what you thought was different about the way that the team executed tonight?
I think today we threw the first punch. I feel like we were more aggressive to score, and then just like realizing that basically no one on their team can really go against us. I mean, we're unstoppable when we move the ball, and like each player in different positions on our team, like we're just so explosive. We just bring something special every time we come on the court. And yeah, I think that was the biggest thing, just knowing that whoever's guarding us, like they really can't, you know. So like it's a mindset, you know. Just realizing the talent that we have, and like I mentioned before, when we play together, like no team in this league can stop us.
Just kind of piggybacking off that, I guess you guys came in today, regardless of what the result was, you were definitely going to win in that physicality department.
Yeah, for sure. And then also like being back in Barclays, like we wanted to get the win for the fans, because every time we have a home game, they always bring their energy, and like just the vibes and the atmosphere that are in Barclays is just amazing, and I feel like that played a part in our win today as well.
And then that big shot with Sabrina at the end, just what's going through your mind as she gets the rebound?
I was just like, hell yeah. I was like, ooh. I said that screen for her, I was like, okay. I knew the shot was going in, but like just having that trust in her, and like not only her and all our teammates, just making sure they're getting the best shots they can, you know. And when it went up, I knew it was going in, so I just celebrated with her on the floor. So yeah.
Hey, KB. You guys talked about getting the first punch in. There was a lot of driving and kicking earlier. So how important was that to make sure you establish that inside to out game early on?
Yeah, it's really important. I know when I come in the game, I know I have to attack, and then if the defense sucks in, then I have to kick out to the shooters. And I feel like everyone just did a good job of just realizing that the matchups that we have, like we could score anytime that we want. And then, yeah, I just feel like we just did a good job defensively. I think defense was the biggest thing for us. It really showed that when we put our minds to it, we could be the best defensive team in the league. So.
KB, hope all is well with you. Just staying on your skill set, as you were speaking about earlier, there was a play, you kind of had your own Sabrina moment, because there was a play in that third quarter where you shifted somebody. I just wanted you to speak about that play. I know you didn't finish the play, but just speaking about that skill set with your ball handling and just being able to get to the basket like that, could you just speak about that play as well?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know what happened. I just heard the crowd react, and when my teammates came to help me up, they were like, oh, do you know what you did? I was like, no, I was just trying to get to the hole and make the basket, but I was able to make those free throws to make up for it. But yeah, it's just something that I've been working on in the off season. Ball handling has been the biggest thing for me, not only like shooting and then like being able to attack the basket. But yeah, it's something that I'm still growing in, you know, so it was kind of nice to see that clip after the game.
Okay, I was going to tell you to check it out.
Yeah, I did.
KB, you were out there against some of Minnesota's biggest lineups that they could put out there, and you were playing the four there. We saw several possessions where you and Marine got into that empty side pick and roll. Because how have you developed chemistry, and how were you able to counter the big lineups like that in space?
Yeah, I feel like the coaches just do a good job every time we have practice to, when you set a screen, roll hard to the basket. Don't always pop, because you never know where the defense is going to get you. So I know with Marine, she's always going to make a good play because she sees the floor really well. So when I set that screen for her, I just knew to roll, and she found me and I made the basket. So I just got to keep on doing that, especially for the guards that we have. Because when I speed roll, they can't really catch up to me because of my quickness. So.
Is that the best crossover you felt that you had? With that
Probably
crossover?
so. Probably in my whole basketball career. It felt kind of good to see that clip after the game, but the biggest thing was just finally getting that win. But the job's not done yet. We still got 9 more games left. So we just have to keep pushing because teams are coming after us. But if we keep playing Liberty basketball, no one can stop us.
A few more.
KB, you talked about how vital the defense was tonight. I'm just curious if you can take us inside what the communication was like between the players on the court and what allowed the defense to be successful.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, just KYP, knowing that if a guard or even a big is going up against JJ or Emma.
Ask about that little.
Stop, there it is. Stop. Let me go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, knowing that when other teams are going up against big players like JJ and Emma, to not be in help side because obviously they can handle it themselves, but like at the same time, knowing when to help, especially if it's, I don't know, one of those quicker guards. I know I just have to be in the help side no matter what, and then I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but just making sure that I'm always helping my teammates out on the defensive end because that's one of my strengths that I have. So,
Kennedy, when it comes to the disappointments of the prior losses, what sort of lessons did you take from the disappointments of prior fourth quarters and apply them to this fourth quarter this time around, where you guys were able to close and seal the deal?
Well, when it comes to the losses that we have, we really try not to think about those losses, obviously. I feel like today we did a really good job of having a really good third quarter, and I feel like that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. And I think the most important thing was us just staying present as a team and making sure that when we do have those moments where it's kind of going up and down and they're making their runs, we just do a really good job of just staying together. And, just honestly staying present because that's the best thing that you can really do, staying present.
Thanks, KB.
Thank you.